Okay, so I was going through YouTube and I came across a really nice solo on Gravity, obviously by John Mayer. Now, if you take a look at the view count of this video and then take a look at how long ago it was posted, it kind of makes this solo a little bit of a hidden gem in regards to soloing on Gravity. I personally think it's a really musical and melodic way of doing it, and especially if you take a listen to the intro to the solo, it's really nice. So what I thought we'd do is I would take you guys through how to play this solo and see if you can get it down. It's a really nice solo to play, especially the second half. We've got some more Jimi Hendrixian style chord movements. So grab your guitar and a pick. And if you like the sound of this and you like this video, go down there and give me a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing as well, that also helps my channel out. But yeah, anyway, I'll shut up and let's get to the guitar playing. Cheers. Okay, so we're starting off with the 5th fret on string 3, the 3rd fret on string 2, and the 2nd fret on string 1. And that, I'm kind of hybrid picking, so I'm pick with the 2 middle fingers. Now I'm doing the same 2 notes here, string 3 fret 5, string 2 fret 3, and I'm adding the pinky finger on string 1 fret number 7. And that takes me to my G chord. Now from there, in this G position, with the thumb on the 3rd fret, I'm now going to jump back and forth between my sus4. Now that is off the back of this sus4 sequence. Hit the 6th string on the 3rd fret where the thumb is. Slide from 5 to 7. And that's just 5, 7 on string 5 and then 5 on string 4. Then we've got this fill. And you're playing around with a G major chord, but in the C position, which is absolutely beautiful. Now what we're doing there is 7 and 8 on string 3 and string 2. Hammering onto the 9th fret on the 3rd string, and then playing the pinky finger on the 10th fret string 4, and that is bringing my 1st finger over to string 4 fret number 7, and I'm playing all these strings here, so string 4, 3 and 2, and then I'm hammering my 3rd finger down to the 9th fret, lifting it back up to the 7th, pinky finger on the 10th. There's your A minor 7 chord, just a bar. That's how I'm playing this version. So it's a bar with the 3rd finger on the 5th, which is the 7th fret, and the pinky finger on the 8th fret, string number 2. So you're doubling up on your minor 7, which that's kind of the sort of chord that Gravity uses quite a lot. It goes back and forth between G and A minor 7, but with the pinky finger on that extra 7. So, first sequence, first time round. Then we do a slide with the middle finger, because our middle finger's doing nothing. It's going to be like, hey, I'm going to do a slide from 7 to 9. And then I'm going to slide from the up to the 9th fret on string 3. I'm going to hit the 8th fret and then the 10th fret on string 2. And then do these 2 notes, which is the 9th fret on string 3 and the 8th fret on string 2. And then I'm doing a little dyad, just like 6ths, so I'm going 12 and 12 on string number 3 and 1. Keep it quite staccato on that as well, so quite aggressive with the attack. Just so it really sticks out, you know. 5 up to 7, back down to 5. Same 2 strings, 3 and 1. And that leads you to your G major chord. Now with this one, just make sure you hit the G on the 1st string with this voicing, because you want to hear essentially at the top part of the melody. Then this is the tricky part, okay? Okay, so it's a little bit odd. So essentially what we're doing is we're going up to our G major triad using the D position, the D shape. But we're just going to strum, firstly, the 3rd string and the 1st string, and then the 8th fret on string 2. Then I'm going to slide on the 5th string, 5 to 7, then strings 4 and 3, and that's going to be a hammer on to the 7th fret on string 4, and a pull off, and then the 5th string again on string 5, the 5th string again on fret 7, sorry. And then from there, I'm going to go back to my G. So, before I go any further, I'm just going to review from it is literally like staccato when we get back to that G at the very end there. So one more time, real slow. And that's going to be 6th string, then the triad. And then I'm going to do exactly the same thing I did here. That same thing, I'm going to do it now on string 6. Like that, so. So now my pinky finger or your 3rd finger, whatever you want to use, is resting on fret 7, string 6, okay? From there, we're going to do a slide on 7 up to 9, string 5, then the 7th fret on string 4 and 3, and then we come down from 9 back to 7, down to the 5th fret, and then I'm kind of doing like a 5 slide to 7, then hitting the 5 on string 5. And then you kind of just going back and forth. So you've got your E minor, your A minor 7 here again. And then I'm just kind of going back and forth between string 5 and 4 on the 7th fret. And that's then back into the chorus. So one more time from the beginning, real slowly, just going over all the sequences. Here we go.